Sorry anyone who was in the previous stream because
we had technical difficulties.
We tried streaming in a way we hadn't tried before. So we wouldn't have to do it through the PlayStation because we're not using the PlayStation for this stream. Or well, for the D&D thing at all. So we're like, well, we might as well do it all through the PC. So we tried to do it through. We tried to stream through Hangouts, but all of our audios were out of sync. So we were hearing each other at different times, and it was like,
you guys know,
like I would ask a question and hear the response from Robot like 40 seconds after the fact, but I would ask Raso a question and he answered me right away, and I was like, okay, well this is weird.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try this again. So you rolled a 19 for your investigation, but you...
Yeah, I rolled a 19 for investigation.
You crit success to your dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw plus 1.
Alright. So... So I was going to try and describe to you what was happening as you did your dexterity saving throw, but our audios were all out of sync, so that didn't happen. So you were investigating investigating this rock, and as you walked over the webbing in front of the rock, you out from underneath this rock came just an explosion of action as something lunged forward at you. You barely managed because you were paying so much attention to the rock. You noticed the movement right away and were able to swiftly dart out of the way. And you barely missed. You barely avoided being grabbed by what you quickly recognized to be a giant trapdoor spider.
Ooh.
So what does it do? Does it try and chase him, or does it go back in?
This little, well, not little, is going to... Hold on. Yeah, okay, yes, I understand, but he succeeded, so he didn't. So he's going to, he's not, like, out of his hole, he's kind of in his little burrow, but he's still sticking partially out, looking quite upset that he did not manage to catch you.
Alright, so I'm going to do... I'm going to a little piece of my ration, and then we're going to continue.
I thought I was going to eat your ration.
I
think
doubt
you just
it.
walk away from it. I think you should not get near it at all.
We'll just walk away. We'll just walk away from it then.
So you're just gonna walk away from it?
Yeah,
it's not gonna taste it.
Just walk slowly backwards away from it. So at least if it lunges at you, you'll be ready.
Alright, I'll walk myself backwards.
I'm sorry, can you say that last sentence again? You cut out a bit.
I'll walk myself and Super Pig backwards.
Like while facing a spider.
Yeah,
okay.
While facing the spider.
And as you back yourself up, watching so intently on this particular spider, you bump into a rock behind you.
Oh.
And the rock trembles, and you think, I didn't hit it that hard. And then you quickly realize that the rock is not a rock. And from underneath the rock unfurl 8 legs, and the rock stands up and opens its eyes, and it is indeed not a rock, but a spider.
Oh, it's a rock spider.
That is indeed what it is. It is a rock spider. And I would... this rock spider is going to go ahead and try and bite at you, and from here you guys are going to roll initiative.
Bah.
I rolled a 3.
I got an 16.
And Spider rolled an 18. So, oof, let's get to a page where I can actually write things down. So we've got Rock Spider, Theragal, you rolled a 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Angus, you rolled what?
I rolled my initiative is +3. I rolled a 3 on the die, but my initiative says it's +3.
So you rolled 6, is what you got. Like I
But
said,
I'm
can you
still
please
up.
just give me your total? Because you give me one number, but then you're like, well, no, I got this, and it's confusing. So
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry.
you got 6, is what you got.
Yeah.
And then... Okay. So, this rock spider is... so, let's see... Nope, he failed. Because he rolled a 2. Well, he got more than a 2 after all of his boosts, but I know it didn't beat your armor thing. So that makes it Theragal's turn.
It's my turn. What should I do in this situation? Should I help the halfling? Should I shoot the spider? And well, why don't you kill the spider? When it kills the halfling, it'll most likely come for me too. So I have to help, or else it'll be my problem anyway. I should shoot this stone spider with an eldritch blast.
Okay.
It's the only attack I got, honestly.
Alright, roll to see if you hit.
Well, you can shoot.
Alright, let's see. Boop. I got a 16 again. Hell yeah.
Yep, you hit.
Alright, now I gotta roll. What's the damage again? Let me see. It's been a while. I gotta roll 1d10. Alright, let's see. Let me just get a 1d10 dice in here. There it is. Got a 5.
Alright.
Oh, plus. Wait, remember it's plus 2, which is 7. So yeah, the final target is 7. Sorry, the final damage.
Okay. So the final damage on this guy is 7. Got it.
Yeah, 7.
He takes it like a champ, and he doesn't even seem phased.
No, dead. Sorry, you're dead.
Angus is up
tried.
next.
Angus is up next. Alright. Wait. But I don't think it will work. Alright. I'm going to ask Super Pig to charge the spider.
Which spider?
Oh, wait. The spider that tried to bite me.
Well, you're right up against it. He's right behind you, because you backed into him, so...
Oh, I backed into him? So in turn, have taken action.
No, because you're not moving anywhere.
Turn around. Have Super to the spider. Super Pig is charging the and I stab it with my death.
How is he gonna charge? He's got nowhere to go.
Oh, but shoot. I'm gonna back off.
I'm gonna run the hell away from here.
I'm gonna go a little distance away.
In what direction?
Let's see. So there's a front of me and a spider. I'm going to the direction where there is not a.
There's one behind you, there's a rock spider. In front of you, there's a trapdoor spider. Theragal's kind of...
I'm like far away from that.
Kind of to your leftish, but like north and to your left.
I'll I'll head.
You are cutting out something awful. Can you say that again?
Oh. I'm gonna head and get some candy spiders.
Still didn't understand where you're headed.
I'm heading to Theragal.
Headed to Theragal.
Between me and... Yes.
Are you taking the pig with you?
Hmm? Yeah.
Okay.
Taking super.
Alright. You're moving. Are you doing anything?
Yes. I'm gonna use my cunning axe to use a thing on rock spider.
Again, you're cutting out just awful.
Oh. That's probably because my family is here and they're logging into their devices. I am going to use my cunning action to sling at the spider.
Okay, you're gonna sling at which spider?
The rock spider.
Okay. Please.
Sling a rock and a rock spider.
Please roll and determine whether or not to determine if you hit.
I rolled a 15.
You hit.
Alright. One d4 plus 3. I rolled. I hit it for 4 damage.
It's still unfazed. It just doesn't care. It's still glaring at you. Still hateful. So this makes it the trapdoor spider's turn. And the trapdoor spider is going to make its way out. Well, actually, no. It's going to chill in its spot. And it's going to go ahead and sling a web at Angus. At Angus?
Seems the boy halfling has a lot of stuff on his plate here.
Well, he is the one who triggered everything.
That's
Dog.
So let's see if I hit you. 16 plus 5. I know that beat your armor class. So he's gonna hit you, and you are now restrained and webbing. On your turn, as an action, you can make a strength check to see if you burst out, or if somebody else manages to break it and free you from it.
Is Super Pig restrained with me?
No.
I'm stuck, Pig. I will just grab some things. I got this.
Alright, you are now, so you're now stuck in webbing on top of this pig. And,
yeah, I'm just Super Pig.
And that's the trapdoor spider's turn, which brings it around to the rock spider, who's gonna go ahead and take this opportunity now that the rider has been restrained. Rock spider's gonna come on up to you guys, and he's gonna go ahead and attack. Well, you're riding the boar, or the pig, right? So, he's gonna go ahead and... Ooh, he's got this nice crush here. Ah, yes, he's totally gonna attack you guys. He's gonna try and lift up his front legs, and he's doing this to the pig.
No, I'll bring the pig. AC is 14.
Okay, I'm making my check. Oh man, just missed. The pig was able to sidestep the giant legs coming down upon it, trying to crush it underneath. Which makes it Theragal's turn.
Tell me, how fast can your hog run?
My hog, his speed is 40 feet.
40 feet. So I was thinking about summoning this obsidian steed that I have in my inventory, and we just skedaddle on out of here. But actually, I don't think that would work because we're in a forest, and like she said, there is no path, so we could trip up a lot.
Yeah.
There's nothing we've tried has
This
worked.
is definitely considered difficult terrain, especially with webbing littering the ground. You're gonna move a lot
Alright, let me
slower
check
through here.
my spells, see what else I can do.
You could also use the crossbow.
Oh, jeez.
But
I don't know
just
what'll work on this guy.
pushes things back.
What should I do? What should I do? So many options, I don't know. Can't do that one. I was thinking about summoning a planar ally, but apparently the casting time is 10 minutes.
Hmm.
Oh, the only thing I can do, I perform another Eldritch... wait. I back away from this stone spider as far as I can.
Alright.
Like, I get the heck away from it, and then I fire an Eldritch blast at it.
Alright. Now, because Angus and his boar came up to you, if you back away, they're still gonna be in between you and the rock spider.
That's what I hope for.
Alright.
Oh.
So you understand that technically this spider is now behind them, and
You're gonna
miss
hit
would be-
me with an Eldritch
a
blast.
miss would be
No, now you're saying. Yes, I'm gonna hit you instead of this giant spider. I don't think I can accidentally hit you. I'm facing it,
Oh.
I'm shooting my Eldritch blast at a giant spider. There's plenty to hit
Alright.
there.
Alright, feel free to
Just
make
don't
your
miss.
roll then. Just don't miss.
Alright. I already made a roll, 17. I already made a spider.
You managed to shoot over the boar and the halfling wriggling around on top of it to hit the spider. Can you roll some damage?
Alright, 1d10 coming right up. I got a 10! Plus 2, which is 12, sorry. So my final's 12. Damage is 12, baby.
That's... So that's that.
do.
That's minus the 10 minus the 2, so that's it.
12 damage. Did 12 damage.
The rock spider shakes it off rather well and
How much health does this thing
glares
have?
at, looks at you with its beady little eyes and glares.
I glare back at it with even more ferocity.
Which makes it Angus's turn.
Yeah.
You are encased in webbing. Are you going to attempt to strength check your way out of this?
I wanted, well, what I was see, not really get out, but I want hold my dagger like tied to the pig, right? I want to hold my dagger straight up, and I want to charge the spider.
But you're
Yeah.
encased in webbing. You can't move to hold your dagger up.
Oh, I can't. Okay.
You are restrained in webbing.
Alright. I want to, once again, back towards Theragal, and cunning action to...
Once again, you're
You
stuck in
can't-
webbing.
You can't,
Oh, I can't.
you're trapped in, you can't move your arms around to do anything. They're stuck to
But
you.
the pig can. I want the pig to move towards Theragal, so I can do a strength check to get out of
Okay,
the thing.
so Pig and you are moving towards Theragal. And now you're gonna strength check? Alright, make your strength check.
Yeah. I rolled a 19.
Alright, you burst out of the webbing. You know, bits of it go flying everywhere and litter the ground, and you are no longer trapped.
Really cool. I'm like all, like for an instant, I'm like all ripped.
No, you're not.
Oh.
If you'd rolled a nat 20, maybe, but you didn't, so you're not.
In my mind, I hulked out.
In your little imagination, you imagine you are just riddled with muscles, but everybody else looking upon this scene just sees a scrawny halfling managing to wiggle its way out of a web, and then just kind of like throw it off of itself, and then like in its hands he rips it up, and then he throws it, and he's like, "Rah!"
I stare at him and then I face palm.
The group collectively rolls their eyes.
I want
it's all of us. Even the spiders.
Even the spiders.
I wanted to intimidate us.
Yes, I'd
They
say
are
they're very
thoroughly
intimidated.
unintimidated.
I do have a -1 on any adults.
So is that, or are you gonna use any bonus action things? I know you've got some.
Can I do action?
Don't you have a bonus action as your thing?
Oh, I thought I used that to break out of the webs.
No, you used a movement and then you used an action.
Oh, okay. Bonus action to do an intimidation. The spider. I hope to intimidate the spider with my little display.
You can try.
Alright,
I'm telling you, it's gonna be real tough.
Real tough.
Are they rolling with an advantage?
No.
Okay. Oh, okay.
More like an extreme disadvantage.
You're right. Okay, that's unfortunately roll the 1.
So not only are they unintimidated by your display, they realize that this is easy. This is going to be an easy meal, and they are excited.
I've encouraged.
Excited.
Instead of screaming, I say, "Come eat me."
Pretty much. You basically just like shout, "Eat me," and they're like, "Yes, we will."
And well, they should be going after you now.
So if you're done with yours, that makes it the trapdoor spider. Ooh. Okay, I can't do that. Because that didn't reset on him. Oh. If only my thing would listen and scroll the way I want it to. Okay. Oh, why? Why have you done this? Here we go. I don't know why my thing didn't want to scroll through my stuff. Okay. So the trapdoor spider is going to climb out of its little hole and come at you and go ahead and walk right on up to you and take a bite. Try to take a bite out of you. So we're gonna see how this goes. 14. What's your
14?
armor class?
My armor class is 13.
Oh, sweet. So he hits you. Oh, so you get bit. You have been bit by this giant trapdoor spider. So that's gonna be 1d8 It's 3. Oh, he rolled an 8. What's that's gonna be 1d. That's 8 plus 3. So he's got 11. You've taken 11 damage, and you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Oh, that's great because it's +1. I rolled 9.
Alright, I lost my headset there.
I rolled a 9.
You rolled a 9? That's not gonna cut it.
Oh.
This is where things are gonna get hairy.
Oh no, like the spiders.
Just like the spiders.
It's already hairy. It's even hairier. Okay.
So you're in luck. How many is this? Oh, okay. So you're gonna go ahead and take 11 poison damage on your failed save.
Oh. Poison damage. And do I add condition poisoned? Right?
Yep. You're gonna be... Da 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 da. Yes, you're gonna be poisoned.
Oh,
So this is going to be tough for you.
Okay. I don't have any antidotes.
No antidotes here. Wouldn't it be like venom damage? Oh, it's not poison, it's venom.
I know, but D&D has the same mechanic for venom and poison.
Ah, makes sense.
So it wraps it all up into poison. Since venom is poison, but just injected
So whose turn
in a
is
certain
this?
way.
Spiders or
So,
my turn?
okay, so you took all your damage, right?
I took all my damage.
Okay, so that
9
was the
hit
trapdoor
points.
spider. So up next is the rock spider.
I'm at my
Who's-
max level 1.
Who's going to go ahead and come on up to you, and he's going to attack the boar. He's going to... So the both of them are now up in your face.
Oh no, so super.
And the rock spider's gonna go ahead and try and crush the boar again, because it likes to do that, apparently. That's what I've decided. It rolled 17.
Oh no, it hit the boar!
So its giant leg comes swinging down upon the boar, and he's going to take... Oh my, okay. Let's grab my d6s here.
The boar is pretty beefy. He's got 42.
He's a beefy boy.
He's a porky boy, actually.
He's gonna take 19 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Does he have any, like, resistance against certain types of damage?
Resistance? His little thing.
I don't know what you said because your mic exploded, but...
He has no resistance, as far as I can see.
Okay. Well, he's gonna take 19 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, it's gonna be my turn then, huh?
Yep, Theragal's turn.
Alright, halfling, I have a plan, but I have bad news.
What?
We're gonna have to leave your boar behind. He'll be used as bait, distract the spiders while we get away. I want to use my second bead, Windwalk.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what that does for us? It will get us the heck out of there. That's what it's gonna do, because it says right here. Let me see.
Yeah, but be able to... Wouldn't you get to the void as well?
What? Yeah, but he has to be willing, and I think it's just like a stupid creature. I don't think he'll understand what's going on.
He'll be willing if I'm willing. Companion, he's loyal.
Alright, it says you see, so you have the 10 willing creatures you can see within range. Assume a gaseous form for the duration, appearing as a wide winds. The duration is 8 hours, and while in this cloud form, a creature has a flying speed of 300 feet and has resistance to damage from non-magical weapons. The only actions a creature can take in this form are to dash or attack. So basically, this is going to help us get the heck out of here. We can travel 300 feet, and this duration lasts 8 hours, and we can get the heck out of here.
Alright, if that's what you guys want to do, I would say that the boar, because it is, it's not like a real thing, it's something that was summoned, to be loyal to the summoner, that it is willing.
Alright, I used Windwalk on Angus and the boar and myself, and I think we should all run away from there.
Alright.
Run, like, you gotta go like as far north as we can, and in this vaporous form. And remember, we can go 300 feet. That's a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Basically,
so you
go
guys
through all this forest in that way.
So you guys,
we can fly too.
You grab your bead and you exclaim, "Let's get out of here!" And all of you turn to gas. And the spiders have a look of confusion, and you are gone. You've just dashed your way out of here. You run.
It's just gas all the way north.
You're running, as fast as you, floating as fast as you can as gas. You're passing through. You see that the forest, the environment around you becomes increasingly webbed, and you are just passing through these thick things of webbing. You see huge spiders, small spiders of all sizes and shapes and forms. You see spiders. You see spiders that look like crystal that you imagine probably would have been worth a lot if you had managed to defeat them and take their pieces. But you've passed them all by, and
that's everything.
You go and you are basically just spend the next 8 hours trekking, floating through spider-infested territory until you reach a river. And this river is a fairly wide, it's a pretty large river. And this is where there's still some webbing around, but they couldn't exactly web over the river, could they? Because it would wash everything away. So you degas on the bank of this large river. So you basically just skipped over everything I prepared today.
Yep.
Alright, we survived, baby.
There goes your, so there goes your chance of that level. I was gonna level you for getting all the way through there. But you gassed over it, so there goes your level.
I
didn't want any of that. I didn't want to risk dying, baby.
It is now, you have now arrived at this river. It has been so long now. It is now night.
Oh no! Has it been 24 hours since I've summoned,
Well, it's at the next dawn is what it is. It's not, it's at the next dawn.
Alright, now that we're at the end of this river, tower, I would like to go home, please.
So you reach the river and you exclaim that you want to go home?
Well, I mean, like, I assume that the door will open up where we left off. Like once we exit again. Unless it just puts us at the very beginning.
Okay, so here's what's... So the front door of your house appears in between a couple of trees that seem to form a perfect doorway. And the door is there for you.
Door is there. I don't know if it will open up where we left off, though. That's the thing.
Hmm. But we could set up here.
Camp.
I have like a tinder box. Are there any trees in the area?
There's tons of trees in the area.
All right. Can I make like a little camp and we can eat our rations? I can heal up with me and Super Pig.
So are you going to try and take are you going to take a short break as a short rest, or are you going to try and rest for the night as a long rest?
If I rest for the night as a long rest, Super Pig is going to disappear, so...
If you do it for your short rest, you have to spend your hit dice to heal unless you're going to use a healing potion.
My hit dice. Did we get my hit dice back?
You spend your hit dice to heal during short rest. You'll get your hit dice back when you take a long rest.
Oh, okay.
Remember that the bag also resets at the beginning of the day, and we did determine that the other two bags that you have, so you have one bag of each color.
Got it. Okay. Well, I mean, the bag will reset and there's a chance of getting Super Pig. I think I'll do a long rest, because I want to get all of my HP.
So you guys want to try and take a long rest here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Super Pig out of me. A single teach down my eye, Super Pig, just take the distance.
Alright, you guys set up camp for the night, and I'm gonna see basically what happens for the night. Let me take a look at this.
I'm gonna long rest. Or I don't do that yet?
Go ahead and yeah, go ahead and take a long rest, guys. I didn't roll any awful instances happening for you guys during the night, so you guys have a successful rest. All that you seem to hear is just the general rustling in the forest. You think you hear skittering of spiders occasionally, but you don't.
I think they're angry that we didn't go through their nest.
I think Morse is angry that we did the nest.
I prepared a lot of cool things for you guys, and
well, do you want to start over then? I'm glad to go through your spider-infested forest.
It's what's done is done.
What's done is done. Alrighty then.
I could be nagging their golem. We saw some spiders along the way. I'm sure would make great potions over that.
Crazy.
I'm gonna
it's morning. Okay, alright, chill guys. It's morning. The sun rises on a beautiful day. Behind you is a forest infested of spiders and webbing. And in front of you is a large river. Are you guys gonna inspect this, like, try and... can you make a perception for me?
Alright.
Sure, perception roll it is. I got a 13.
Alright.
Plus, wait, sorry, I keep forgetting to add stuff. I got, where is it? I got 16, that's what I meant.
Okay. Angus?
I got 12.
12, alright, that's fine. I think you guys would have to fail at it to not notice this. In the river, you see piles of shiny gold coins upon the riverbed, like on the floor of the river. And wandering around in the shallows of the water and on the banks are turtles, but they're shells are covered in gleaming crystals.
Gleaming crystals.
I want to pick the turtles. Wait, how big are the turtles?
They're large. They're large turtles.
Oh.
They seem like big old turtles, like they've been around a while. They're, you know, like those turtles that are so big you can ride on?
Oh! And on top of it.
Well, they're covered in crystals, like sharp, pointy crystals.
Giant.
Oh.
Sharp, pointy
okay.
crystals.
I want to pick up a bunch of gold, I guess.
So you're
Get
gonna
into the river.
So you're gonna try and reach into the river and pick up some gold?
Yeah.
Alright. Can you make a... okay, hold on. Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Oh dear. I rolled a 12.
I'm sorry, you're making this at disadvantage.
Oh. I rolled a 12. Because my second one was an 18, so
Alright.
I rolled a 12.
You successfully managed to pull yourself away as the gold turns out to not be gold.
Oh, some trickery. Is it eggs?
It is a... out of the gold pile you see crab legs come out.
Oh no. Is it who I think it is?
The pile of gold picks itself up, and it is indeed not a pile of gold. It is a crab-like creature that appears exactly like a pile of gold.
I want... Okay, it's my more friendship.
It has to have intelligence less than 4.
No.
It
does
doesn't.
not.
Oh.
So you've failed. You've wasted it.
I wasted to talk to the turtles, though, right?
What's that?
Can I talk to the turtles? I don't know, I wanted to get Tamatoa. I'm sad.
Oh, the turtles are far more intelligent than these gold crabs.
Oh.
This went down your gullet.
I drank it. I don't have it. I'm
It's
just
gone.
gonna remove it.
It's gone. You've used it.
It's gone.
The creatures around you seem unfazed, and the fool's gold, while these little piles of gold that you saw all over have now picked themselves up, and there are, let's see, there's 7 crabs. 7 small crabs scuttling their way towards you.
I want to talk to them still. Can I talk to them?
No, you can try, but they don't understand you.
They don't.
I
want to do something to show that I come in peace. So I want to give the crab a gold.
So how are you giving this crab gold?
I find the biggest gold coin I have.
They're all the same size, so you just pick one up.
I pick one up, and I hold it up, and I show it to the crab.
You like hold it up like in front of the crab? How are you holding this up?
I hold it above my head so the crab can see it.
The crabs are all scuttling towards you now. Or well,
Okay.
they continue scuttling towards you.
You realize they're in the water too, right?
Yeah. Okay. There has to be something to talk to people. I know. I am going to put the gold bag, and I want to prop the bag up in a way so the crabs can clearly see my gold, and I want to pretend to be one of them.
So the crab that was closest to you, has now, like the one that you tried to touch, it is now going to attempt to bite you, and I want you guys to roll initiative.
I want to roll to see
I just, why do I have to roll? I'm on the shore just watching this happen.
Can I do a performance roll to see if they fall for it?
No, because they already saw you for what you were. If you're refusing to involve yourself in this situation, you don't have to roll initiative, but he does.
Okay. I wanted to get a Tamatoa. I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10? I'm gonna do a group roll for these guys, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then Angus. We just write all of their health down to keep track of it all. Alright. So the one that was up at you, he made a... So we've got Angus here, we've got... Ooh, that's an awful one. Just do that. Alright, so the one that was on you, he tried to bite you. So... He rolled 13.
My armor class is 13. So is that a hit?
Yes.
Yeah. So he's going to... He does 4 damage.
He does damage.
Of piercing damage, plus 4 poison damage.
4 poison. Can I do a Constitution save?
There is no Constitution saving throw on this guy.
There is none. Okay, I'm still poisoned, and I took 4 damage. Stupid crab. I'm upset. That's for sure.
And the other 7 are making their way and crowding around you.
Oh dear.
Okay.
You might want to get out there.
So what does it look like?
What does this look like? The one
well,
that
it's got
initially
pile
you
of
tried to
gold on it.
touch is directly in front of you. And so in front of you to your left is another one, and directly to your left is another one, and in front of you to your right there's one, and directly to your right there's one, and behind the first one there is, guess what, another one, and behind the one that is in front of you to your right there's another one, and that's all of them.
Okay. My turn yet.
It is now your turn.
Alright. I want to do something absy. I'm gonna do mad, the maneuver I call the curse. And that I'm on top of the golden and like still and like so the crab can't, like it can't reach up. The other crabs would have to attack. I'm on top of. Does that make?
So you want to try and climb on top of the one in front of you? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Halfling need to climb onto the crab.
I'm gonna ask you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright, dexterity. I got this. Got this. I have a dexterity. Actually, I think acrobatics thing. 5.
No, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I rolled a 16.
A 16.
Oh, wait,
And did you roll a disadvantage?
Disadvantage?
Yep.
No, I didn't.
You're in the water.
No, it's because
And
he's
you're
touching this
surrounded.
creature.
Mm.
Oh. Why am I rolling at disadvantage? I don't know.
Because you're trying to climb onto this creature, you're making contact with it. Therefore, you roll at disadvantage.
Oh, I understand now. Okay, I rolled a 16 and a 17. So I'm gonna go with +3, 16, 18, 19. 19.
All right, so you managed to climb on top without him grabbing you. Alright, you're gonna have to make a check every round now. Because
Oh, dear.
you're in contact with it, which this thing, anything that touches it, has to make a saving throw. So you're now on top of this crab. What are you going to do
I'm
now?
on top of the crab. I'm going to, I guess, try to stab the crab in the soft part of its shell, now that I'm up here, with my dagger.
I'm sorry, are you assuming the top of a crab is soft?
Well, I'm gonna, like, reach to us and, like, try to stab it. I'm
You
on
cut
top of
out,
it.
so I don't know what you said.
So, I'm on top of the crab, I'm holding onto its shell, I'm gonna stab its face from my better vantage point, so now I can actually reach the thing.
It's not a large creature, it's pretty small.
Oh, it's pretty small. I thought this thing was, okay.
The turtles were huge, you're on a crab.
The turtles was huge. I'm on a crab. I thought the crab was big. Well,
never
why did I
said
get
the
up
crab
here
was
then? I wanted to get up here, so I was on an area so the other crabs would have to attack this crab to get to me.
You're standing on a small crab. You're pretty small
Really?
yourself,
Oh,
so it's a small creature on top of another small creature.
Oh, motherfucker.
The crab is having a very hard time holding you up, but it has many legs, so it's kind of balancing the weight as best it can.
Alright. I want to stab at its legs to try to cut its legs so I crush it.
Alright, you can roll to see if you can do that.
Alright, so... Well, I rolled a 16.
Alright, you hit this creature's, you hit the crab's legs. Can you roll for some damage?
Just basically watching this from the shore, watching you fight a bunch of crabs while you're on top of another crab.
I'm gonna cook this. They're gonna be delicious crabs. My damage is 2 plus 3. So I did to its leg.
How much?
5 damage.
Got it. You take your... So what are you using to swipe at this thing?
I'm using a dagger.
You take your
Wait.
dagger and you slash at one of its legs, and you find that, didn't really do much. It's, doing just fine. It seems mostly unharmed. It doesn't seem to have noticed the tiny nick you made on its leg,
Alright.
because this thing is pretty tough.
Okay.
So, you got any bonus actions to use or something?
Yeah, I do have a bonus action. I guess I'm gonna, since I realized I didn't do anything, I'm gonna jump, use basically the crab as a stepping stone. I wanna jump, and maybe even do a backflip in the air, and land on the shore.
So you're gonna try and jump to shore from the crab?
Yeah, and do a front flip
Oh.
as well. So
Um,
I'm gonna do this check.
can you do an athletics check then?
Athletics. Oh darn! I wanted to do acrobatics because flips are acrobatic.
No, I'm making this
why?
a jump. Because the crab is still submerged in water, so you have to you have to jump out of the water and make it to shore. And I think this is just overall athletics, because it's gonna be kind of tough to do. Also, you're wet and your clothes are pulling you down and stuff. So
I strip.
So what have you rolled?
Anyway, because you get athletics, I rolled a 6 thing.
You rolled a 6?
Mm-hmm.
So you successfully jump off the crab and land, well, not on the shore, but you're at least closer to the shore than where you were than where you first started out.
Okay.
But you still haven't quite reached shore yet. You still gotta make your way. And with that,
did I do a flip?
unless you have, no, you did not. You kind of like stumbled your way out of the water and dove forward and then just landed back in the water. So I think you're all out of actions, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Crabs.
Now it's the crabs. And the crabs 5 and 4 were still right next to you. The other crabs scuttle back and kind of, so we've got 1 here, 6, okay. I'm kind of seeing where everybody is at the moment.
I'm still in the shore just watching this, but what is happening? Why is he
So
in the river?
the crabs
Why is he
scuttle
playing with
back.
crabs?
The crabs have scuttled to be in front of you again. They're all in front of you now. There's none to your sides or between you and the shore. But the 3 that are in front of you are going to go ahead and take some slams at you with their claws, with their little legs.
Wait. All of them?
3 of them.
3 of them.
And 2 of them hit. Which means you're going to be taking
Fear that poor Angus will not
9
make it from these crabs.
from this one. And
Crabs will be his downfall.
10 from this one, so you're gonna take 19 damage.
Well, I'm dead. The crab just killed me.
You hit 0?
Yeah, I hit 0. I took negative health, so the crabs just killed me. Angus
How
is
much-
dead.
How much,
I had
what's your-
16 hit points from the first one.
Oh,
The crabs killed me. No offense, the crabs
hold on.
You
Angus-
What's
though.
your-
You had a long rest, so
you had a long rest, you
You
should have been at full health.
I was
Yeah.
at full health, and then a crab bit me.
So,
And then other crabs bit me.
so what's your max health?
My max health is 20. Minus 4 is
So you're not dead,
16.
you can still
That's it.
what's gonna happen now is you're gonna make saving throws.
I'm gonna make it.
He's gonna be killed by a bunch of crabs in the river.
Angus
I was watching this before. I just watched it from afar as he's just struggling with these little crabs and just basically dying. I'm just, what the heck is he doing?
I'm gonna come back as Grimbo. Guys in this encounter.
Well then.
The crabs seem no
I would
longer
help to have
interested in
someone
you,
more
so the crabs no longer, now that nobody's messing with them, they seem disinterested. But you
Well,
are
spare
underwater
them.
now, so you're gonna have to
Spare
make
them.
Water.
so you're gonna have to make saving throws. It's gonna be Constitution saving throws. Unless
Oh.
Theragal wants to do something to help you.
I'm getting near all those crabs. Are they gone away? Are they uninterested now? Am I
Well, they've
going there?
all
Will they
burrowed
attack
back
me?
into the riverbed.
Oops.
So
I accidentally added
how deep is this
19
water?
damage to me, and it says Angus is dead. I'm gonna give myself
What?
16 HP because that's how much HP I was at. All right.
Alright. So, wait, how deep is this water?
it's pretty shallow. He
Alright,
made it
I
most of
just
the way
love
back.
It's up to-
I sigh and I walk through the shallow waters. I pick up the halfling's body and I just carry it to shore. And
Do you
halfling,
have
don't mess
any
with
way
this
to
crap.
give him health?
I have some. He should have some health potions
am
on
I-
him.
But
Did I
he's
actually
unconscious,
take that
so he
19
can't take them.
damage?
He's unconscious.
So he's in a state where he's dying, but not dead yet.
Oh. Oh, well, I still have like 6 potions of healing. I sigh like stupid halfling making me waste a potion on you.
So
And I
you're gonna,
use 1 potion of healing.
basically force feed him a potion of healing.
Yes, I can sure get off of you.
Alrighty.
Should he roll or should I roll for him? For healing?
He can roll his own healing. It's fine.
It's 2
All
d4s
right.
plus 2
2
hit points.
d4s. Plus 2. 2 plus 2 d4s. Okay. I rolled a 1. I think I'm gonna use my metal dot, my plastic ones, and I roll a 2. So I got 3 plus how many?
2 hit points.
Plus 2.
Yep.
So I got 5. I got 5, 6, 7 HP back.
Yeah. Does he wake up or is he still unconscious?
Yeah, he's gonna wake up, but he's gonna be in pretty exhausted. Like he's just
Ah!
worn out.
I'm in Eden.
Right,
crab.
standing over you, just like looking so disappointed.
The crabs.
The crabs.
Is it the crab's turn?
No, the crabs
Oh,
have burrowed
they're gone.
themselves back into the river.
You
Drinking.
almost died to a bunch of crabs.
I did. My own potion of healing.
You ungrateful halfling, I just saved your life.
I am grateful. Give you a dagger of venom.
Alright, if you're so grateful, next time die faster.
Next time, die faster.
That's all I have to say.
Angus stabs himself with a dagger of venom because he wants to come back as a dragonborn warrior.
Do you really want to change your character?
Grimva. Angus, for all intents and purposes, is useless without a network of thieves to work with. But I'll stick with Angus. I'll stick with Angus
Until he
until he gets
dies.
torn apart by crabs.
Because
mean-
if you really want to make a new character, I can switch you guys out. I can switch it out.
No,
Well, if
I'll
you
say
decide to kill... Well, the way I had it planned out, if you died in that river, I was gonna say, hey, Tower, take me to smash this shop. I was gonna enter their shop and it's like, hey, do you know where I can get a new companion? Do you sell those here?
Do you sell those?
I swear my old one just died.
Is Angus
She can.
dead? It's Angus.
I have something of a mechanic set up for if that happened.
Well, I guess do you want to continue forward with your halfling until he dies?
Or do you want the halfling to die and
you
come back
see-
as something else?
You saved him, so stick with Angus.
Alright.
Well, if that's the case, I'll
I
just
don't
throw
see
him back to
why-
the crabs.
I don't see why Theragal saved him, but he saved him, so Angus
Well,
is
because
gonna come
everything,
back. He's
you know
gonna
why?
be-
Because everything tries to kill you, not me. The spiders try to kill you. Everything is trying to kill you. So
It's because he's the one who's initiated every encounter. You just walk away from everything. Like, you don't interact with the world at all.
What?
Because I'm just trying.
I'm the one who's straightforward.
I don't want to die.
Alright, well,
I'm
you know
very
what's gonna end up happening? He's
cautious.
gonna level up and you're not.
Alright. I come back and I feel stronger. Greater than ever
Well,
before. I had a brush. I saw the DM.
oh,
You saw the
Like,
great, you saw a great dice roll in the sky.
I saw Grace dice roll, and I rolled, and I came back to an HP.
well,
I
if you're
found a
done
new.
dying, you should move forward.
Unless you
Alright,
guys
I'm gonna
need to
drink
take
to help.
another rest.
I'm gonna drink another. Can I get a level?
Can you get a level? You didn't beat anything.
I didn't.
You're the one who got beaten.
I got beaten. Alright.
You know what the problem is? Is
Alright.
because before you were beating stuff because you had something to help you. You tried to do it all on your own this time. And that's what
Yeah.
caused your failure.
You didn't have your boy this time.
Because Angus is actually useless, but he insists he's not. So Angus is gonna Okay, here's what Angus is gonna do, because he's a little angry Irish person. He doesn't even acknowledge the fact that he almost died. I'm going to down a healing potion and just throw a rock right at one of the crabs again.
No, you really want him to die, don't you?
I do.
I kind
I'm
of feel
angry.
bad now
Can
because now
you-
you're saying like I never really do anything.
Can you,
Angry.
if you want to throw this rock at one of the crabs, can you do a athletics check for me, please?
Athletics check. Can I also heal? I want to.
Yes, heal first. Heal first.
Well, if you're gonna die, why are you gonna heal first? Let's see if we can kill these crabs.
I'm gonna drink a greater thing.
I think he wants to try and level up.
Yeah, I want to
I
level
thought it was
up.
I thought it was like a milestone system.
Well,
Remove-
see,
Not
because I've toughened the level of what you guys are fighting, so basically, if you guys win, you guys are gonna level up here. I was gonna
so
have
you're
I was gonna have
reading-
you level up for beating the spiders, but you guys passed everything by. So there went all the levels you were gonna earn in the spider realm.
Spider.
1. So I get 4 plus it was. So I've healed. I rolled a 3, and I'm adding it as I go along. That's 2, and that's. Here's my last throw, I think. And that was 1, 2, 3 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heal. I'm back at max. Okay, so I heal my wounds just up. You see me sleeves and pickling, and I fling a rock at that bitch. Actually, now that I'm on land. That's what I'm gonna do.
Can you do an athletics check for me for that throw?
Yep. I rolled
A what?
a 5.
Alright, you toss this rock into the river, you miss the crabs entirely, and instead you hit a crystalline turtle. And this turtle is gonna swim its way up to the shore now.
Alright, well, I've engaged the turtles in combat.
Can you roll initiative for me, please?
How many turtles?
Just the one.
No.
I rolled 12.
And,
Sure, you know what? I'll go and help. Fine. I've been doing nothing this whole run, so I might as well do something.
12, and, the
attack.
turtle is going to roll...
I will roll 2.
No, don't send them in here. And here they go, knocking down all of my electronics. Alright, I'm gonna open the door and let them all out now. Okay, everybody, hold on. Okay, everybody, go on, get out. There you go. There's no room in here. Alright, so what happened?
I'm gonna help him kill this turtle.
Oh, you needed to
Okay.
roll initiative? 12.
Yeah, I roll initiative. I got 19.
Alright, top of the order is going to be Therigal, and then the turtle, and then Angus.
My initiative orders
Therigal
haven't
shall avoid nothing more. Therigal shall get into it all and kill everything.
So
Show
this
them the
turtle
power.
is
There, go!
this turtle is angrily swimming towards you.
Well, I fire an Eldritch Blast at it, obviously.
Alrighty.
Let's see if I hit it, shall we? I got a
Indeed.
14.
You got 14, you missed.
Wait, plus 4, remember? Is 18.
Well then give me
Because I
your
got that
total.
plus... Yeah, so... Well, I forgot about that, alright? Plus 4 is 18. Alright, it's 18. Sorry.
So, I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, so you got it.
Yeah, and then I roll 1d10. I got 4. The total is 4. I do 4 damage to the thing.
You hit this
Force
turtle with its
damage.
Eldritch Blast, and it just keeps on coming. It keeps trucking like nothing happened.
It's like a car.
Oh. Well, and whose turn is it now?
It is now the turtle's turn.
Turtle. This turtle's faster than you.
As I'm hoping... That's not the right page. That's the page on that. Okay, I got rid of the page on the thing that I wanted. Apparently. No. Okay. Can you please give me my mouse so I can maneuver?
Maybe if we both die somehow, we can just come in with our other 2 characters. Speaking
I'm not going to give you your 2 characters because you're going to come in at level of whatever you left at.
No, I'm at level 1, so they're...
Yeah.
Yeah. And
But you're saying
you
that
don't
means
even
if
have
we
in the
both
world. They were all by that dragon flesh. Because Spingledorf is basically fair. More like lighthearted?
Yeah. He's lawful neutral.
Oh well.
Okay,
Anyway,
let me find this.
This is fun.
I'm trying to find the
That's
thing
what
that I'm looking for.
okay with dying, because I like Therigal. He may be an evil guy, and he's not such a nice guy to anyone. But I've grown attached to Therigal, this evil, horrible man.
Horrible man.
Nice.
He's like Iams.
So I've just been watching you die. You deal with it on your own. You did it.
It's not giving me the page that I'm clicking on. And that sucks. Turtle, please give me my turtle thing.
turtle? Where are you, turtle?
Here it is. So the turtle's turn finally can commence. So it's going to, ooh. Yes, that looks interesting indeed. That you see within range. Alrighty then. So you see the crystals on the back of the turtle glow, and from them it produces a magic missile spell. So it's gonna go ahead and fire 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of my choice that it can see within range. 1d force damage to its target, so it's gonna go ahead and send 2 of them at Angus and 1 of them at Theragal.
I have a spell guard shield. It says, while holding the shield, you have an advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. And spells attacks have disadvantage against you. So it has a disadvantage against me. So I have it equipped right now, basically holding it this whole time.
I'm thinking how this works, because magic missile hits instantaneously. There's no saving throw against it.
Oh.
Well, it has a disadvantage against me then.
So yeah, you'll take disadvantage on damage, I guess.
Yeah. What about does it actually hit us though? Because, you know, like our armor class?
It hits
My armor
instant.
class is 17.
A magic missile spell is an instant hit. It is. It hits no matter, and there'd have to be a significant reason for it not to hit, because it hits anything that it sees.
Alright, I guess it will disadvantage then.
Yeah. So let's see. So it sent 2 at Angus. So that's a 3 and that's a 2. So Angus is going to go ahead and take 4 and 3. So you're going to take a 4 and a 3 from each one of damage. And then for Theragal, you're going to take 2 damage.
Ah!
I got hit for 13 health. Alright.
Oh. Really?
I have 13 health.
Oh.
It hit me for 7. Sorry.
Alright, oh, that's a lot of damage. Well,
And,
it's probably your turn now.
It is now Angus's turn.
Angus.
Oh, wait, I can do a reaction. I would like to do a reaction to this attack.
Okay.
I do Hellish Rebuke on the turtle.
The Hellish Rebuke? Alright, go ahead.
Rebuke. Alright, it has to do with dexterity saving throw.
Got it. That's
If
gonna be
it fails,
difficult for
let
it.
me see. Yeah, if it fails, I do 2 d10s of damage.
Okay, let's see. It rolled 14 total.
Attack / save, dex 14.
So was it able to? I'm guessing yes.
I think so.
It should say what it's,
Attack / save, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does the dexterity hit is 14?
Yes, so it rolled, that's what it rolled a 14.
Okay, and the damage is momentarily surrounded by hellish flame. The creature must, saving throw. It takes on failed or half as much damage on a successful one. So I think I do 2 d10s on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. So I guess I do 1 d10? So it says just half as much damage on a successful save.
Yeah, I guess you do 1d10.
And it should give him a burn, too. A burn effect. Because, it's fire.
Yeah, decent.
Alright, I got 8.
He is in water, though.
Oh, wait, it is? I thought he was, already gone on land.
No, he's swimming towards you. That's what I said. He's swimming towards y'all.
Well, I did Hellish Rebuke anyway. I did 8 fire damage.
8 fire damage. Alright, he's still trucking towards you guys.
Alright, well there goes one of my slots.
Mm-hmm.
No, we'll redo it.
Is it Angus's turn?
Yes.
I want take this bag of and stuff the into it.
You're on the shore and the turtle's in the water. How are you going to accomplish this?
Shoot. I'm going to, instead of doing... Wait. Ooh, I'll use my ring of water walking and run up to the turtle. I didn't know I had, that would have been useful.
Forgot about your ring.
Oh, there's crabs. Run up to the turtle and then shove its head into a thing while I'm walking on the water.
So we're gonna... Alright, I'm gonna say that this is gonna be... Because you're gonna run up to it and basically try and shove a bag onto its head?
Yeah.
Can you do an athletics to see if you can get it onto the turtle's head?
Why isn't that the accuracy? But okay. Alright. I'm gonna do an athletics. 15.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna give it to you. You run up across the water with your bag of devouring held in your hands, and you open the bag, and as you approach the turtle, you thrust the bag over its head, and the bag can... So the turtle's head is now in the bag, and the turtle, I'm assuming, has to make a strength check to see if it gets sucked in.
It has a 50% chance to get eaten.
Is that what the bag says?
Yeah, but I remember reading about it, that whatever creature is basically has...
Can you look at the bag's thing and just see what it says? Because I remember it saying there's a strength check.
The bag... This typically superficially resembles a bag, but is a feeding or gigantic extra dimension.
Can you just read the part that's relevant about the check?
Creature inside bag can use its action to try and escape with successful a DC 15 strength check. Another creature can use its action to reach into the bag to pull a creature out. Doing so with successful DC 20 strength check. I think not to get sucked in, let's just do strength check, I think.
I'm trying to look at the bag of devouring. I'm trying to find it in your inventory.
When someone reaches inside it, there's a 50% chance that the creature is pulled inside the bag.
Put its head into it.
Alright, let's see. A creature inside? It's not inside yet. I suppose it's bag. Reach into the... So, I'm gonna say that reach into the bag because it's partially in and not all the way out.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Someone reaches inside the bag, there's a 50% chance the creature's pulled inside the bag. Okay, that's what it says. Okay.
Do a coin flip.
It failed.
Can I flip the coin?
I already did it.
Oh.
It failed. The turtle gets the bag. It's such a strange sight. The bag seems to widen open a bit so the turtle can fit inside of it, and then the bag basically swallows the turtle, and the turtle disappears into the bag.
Hey,
You the turtle.
Intimidation crabs. Like this is gonna.
The crabs are burrowed in the ground into the bottom of the river. They have no idea what's going on.
Okay.
So
I'm just standing on the shore, incredibly disgusted at what I just exceeded. Like I just saw a bag eat the turtle.
So is Therigal doing anything with his turn, or is he?
Well, the turtle's dead, so I guess it's not dead. It's in the bag.
It's in the bag.
Are you you gonna do, like, I think their constitution check. See if you
A creature
what?
inside the bag uses its action to try and escape with a successful 15 strength check. Alright. This
The
thing...
turtles do a strength check.
This thing is not very strong, so this thing's gonna try and escape. It failed.
Oh.
It's just stuck in the bag now.
Alright.
So, we have a turtle in your bag now. What do we do?
I'm gonna look inside the bag and say, can the turtle see me when I look into the bag?
I'm assuming so.
I'm gonna look into the bag, the turtle. Are you gonna be a nice? They can try to let you. You're gonna be a nice turtle.
The turtle doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's kind
I've
of
got an
like
idea.
it's flipping out inside the bag.
I got a great idea. Hey, bring the bag to me. I'll just put my
Alright.
hand right outside the hole of the bag and fire an eldritch blast into it.
I wanted to get the turtle out so we could do it.
If the turtle starts
kill
its
it?
turn, if the turtle starts its turn in the bag, it will be devoured.
Yeah.
Alright, then let's just wait for its turn. Let it be devoured.
So you're passing your turn?
Yeah, pass my turn. Let it be devoured.
Okay.
That means
All
it's
right.
the turtle's turn.
And as you're looking in the bag, for a moment you blink, and when you open your eyes again, the turtle is gone, and you just hear munching sounds coming from the bag.
It's gone! Hey, we defeated an enemy!
Yay.
If you guys would like to level up, you guys can be better at fighting things.
Yay!
You-
killed it with a bag.
You've successfully solved my puzzle, my turtle puzzle.
Turtle puzzle.
Eat the turtle!
You used the
Eat it.
equipment that I gave you successfully and solved my turtle puzzle. I'm so proud of them.
Alright, so, I have I
Alright.
have a new level 3 thing. I have Roguish Archetype. At
Alright, I
third
gotta
level,
do
you choose
my
an
next-
archetype
3d8.
that you emulate and exercise your rogue abilities. Thief, detail at the end of the craft description, or one other source. Your archetype choice grants you
13.
features at 3rd level, and then again at 9th, 13th, and 17th level. The only option I have is Thief, so I guess I'm going for it.
I now have 33 HP. Nice. I'll try to be a more adventurous and try to get in situations so we can actually do
Alright.
things.
Yeah, Theragal spends a
my
lot
game
of time
where I'm-
standing around watching Angus.
Where's
My
the
hit
tactical
dice. My hit dice is 3d8, so I'll add 3. So. Yeah. 3. 2, 3, 4. Wait. Can I move this? So it's. Oh, I need to reroll that. I messed it up. Okay, 7 plus 5. Okay, so it's 7 plus. Alright. 12? Apply. No, it didn't change anything. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Apply. So my max is 32. And I should be. I have 3. I don't think I have to add things. And now I view character sheet. Alright. Now let's see if I can look at my new abilities. Fast hands. That's a new one, right? I think so. Fast hands. You can use the action granted by your cunning to make a sleight of hand and use your thieves to alarm a trap or open a take. Yeah, so that's great if I find a trap or something. Actions in combat, interact with an object.
Alright, are you guys done with your levels?
Nope, I'm still. I got a Pact of the Tome. It gives me 3 more cantrip spells I can use whenever I have this book.
Nice.
Basically, they're kind of like just extra cantrips. They're great. So I'm just looking through and see what I want to use.
Oh, that's really cool.
What more offensive attacks?
I'm not sure if I've been using my cunning action correctly. It says I can take a bonus each of my turns to take the dash, disengage, or hide action. Though I don't think I've been using it correctly.
Sure, let's do that one.
I'm sorry. And now I can hands the thing. Apparently. Alright. So once again, you know, still pretty useless.
Just give me a moment. Sorry, I'm still doing stuff.
No, yeah.
It's fine.
That's fine.
This is
Ooh, this looks cool.
He is basically just you in combat, but any other situation, I'm pretty handy. It's just that at the moment our actions we seem to be really combat. We haven't found any sort of towns or anything like that, so completely out of my element. That's fine. I'm gonna just stay. But this is okay. I don't know that I can attempt hide with my bonus action, and yeah.
It's a lot of stuff I can have, so I'm
really good at hiding, so all I need to do is just step behind a flower pot or a large rock or something, and then I'll just disappear. Alright, I'll have to work extra hard to make Angus a little bit more useful in a fight. So I'll be using my sort of weird disappearing trick that I do.
Nice. That's gonna be interesting because enemies are gonna have to like actively try to find you, but they also have to deal with Theragal at the same time. So
I'm gonna be constantly just going invisible. Basically, my halfling, my natural stealth and my racial trait, all I need to do is be behind something or break their line of sight, and I'm just immediately hidden. Like behind something that's bigger than me, but I'm small, so there are a lot of things that are bigger than me.
Yeah, that's true.
I think this seems like something Theragal would have had. It's really cool. It's called thaumaturgy or whatever it's called.
Oh, thaumaturgy.
It says, yeah, you manifest a minor wonder, a sign of supernatural power within range. You create one of the following magical effects within range. Your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute. You cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color for 1 minute. You cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute. you create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range, such as a rumble thunder, the cry of a raven, or an ominous whisper. You instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut. You alter the appearance of your eyes for 1 minute.
Nice.
Freak people out. Now,
I've covered something. No longer an extra movement. Can story work? I can now climb crabs as I want for free.
freedom.
I'm in. Still have my action, so I can attack them while I'm on.
Well, yeah, basically because when you use your movement when you climb, you have to use like twice the amount of movement to get half the distance.
Climbing no
So
longer
now-
extra movement.
Yeah, so you no longer use that up anymore.
The distance I cover increases by 3
think
feet, so I can do.
learn more spells.
So that means I can now jump on things in action.
I think I can learn.
Well, you
more
could always
spells.
climb on things. It's just that it caused that was like your movement, but you were not effective at climbing. You are now so good at climbing that you no longer have to take, because you're climbing, you basically take 2 movement actions instead of a movement and an action. So now you no longer use up that extra action, so now you can move and attack
Hooray!
with climbing. When you make a running jump, the distance you cover increases by 3 feet, so you'll be even better at doing that.
I'm gonna do the Mad Angus maneuver again. Now that I feel stronger, I'm gonna immediately turn my sights on the crabs and take my revenge.
I think I have something that can help you.
You're gonna leave the turtle that's got a back full of crystal?
It's gonna eat.
No, it's got devoured. It doesn't
Oh, it
exist.
got devoured. There's no loot. Got it.
Yeah.
I got
Is that
something
the
that might help you, Angus. It's called darkness.
I'm wearing my ring of water walk to swim.
There's magical
through the water.
darkness spreads from a point you choose within range to fill a 15-foot radius sphere. So basically, I can kind of like envelop you in a sphere of darkness and use that chance to hide.
I can hide without being. Oh my gosh, that'll be amazing, and I can kill all of these crabs.
I mean, but the thing is, you won't be able to see in that darkness either. Or if I envelop you in that dark shadow, because not even people with dark vision can see through that. So I don't know if that would work that good. So I'm trying to find maybe a different spell.
So you're still trying to find all your spells?
I got 3 cantrips I want. I'm just looking for. I can get one more like spell that I have to cast, not like a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab something. Or should I not do that?
Good.
Let's see. I can add one more spell. It can be a first or second though. We're still kind of trying to figure that out. What I want. Where's the first guy? No, that won't be useful.
Do 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 do.
Da-da-da.
Oh my gosh, has Fallout Shelter's music been going the entire time?
Perhaps.
That's awful. I'm so sorry. I couldn't hear it over everybody else.
Burning hands. I just don't know what to get. Oh. Ooh, this one looks useful. Choose a humanoid that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, this target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends on the target.
Gotta be a humanoid, though.
I guess so. I barely face any humanoids. Bah. Let's see step. I think the one that seems best. Don't know what to do. I think I'll do it this one. I went with suggestion. Well, I think that's all the spells I can have. Yep, 4 spells. Do I get anything else? Do my stats go up? No? When do my stats go up, eh? There's some modifiers down here. Do I add, like, to add stuff to them? Does nothing for me. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Nothing can change there. Nothing there. Well, there we go. I'm done.
Nice. And now we just have to wait for him to come back, I suppose.
Yeah. I have more cantrips and more attacks, so I can't just constantly use Eldritch Blast all the time. I have Firebolt and Ray of Frost as my other 2 cantrips I can attack with.
Now you guys are better at not dying.
Yes, and I'll try my best to get more in the fray so we can actually do stuff.
I'm messaging him that we're ready. Hopefully he gets it.
Yeah.
We're ready, we're ready, we're ready, we're ready.
Alright. I'm back.
Everyone sounds good. Oh, thank you, thank you.
I just have to, push these dogs out of my room. So, everyone out. Go on. Out, 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 out.
Skedaddle, skedaddle.
I got my snack. Sorry for taking so long.
Raso finished with his spell gathering. I
Yeah,
tried to
got
message
it.
you that we were ready. I heard the phone go off,
Yeah.
so I know you didn't get it.
I got it now.
Yes. Perfect. Alright.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for taking
So you
so
guys,
long.
so what are you guys doing from here? You defeated a turtle.
Oh, the turtle. Very. Well, there's a
well-
river. What can I see what's across the river? Anything that looks important at all across the river?
There's more of what is behind you. In front of you is across the river. So forest and jungly type foliage, various animals, and spider webs.
All right, I got an idea, halfling.
I know what I
We
want
should.
to do.
What?
With my newfound ability spider.
You know what?
Nope. Keeps Angus, William, Edward away from gold. I'll get it one way or another.
What are you
So
doing?
I
Wait.
want to use my water walking abilities and my newfound climbing abilities to once again attack crabs.
Wait, I can
That's
somehow help you.
fine.
You do melee attacks, right?
And I wanna use my sling to engage the crabs.
He was asking you a question.
I do melee attacks, yes.
Yes. Well, I was gonna say I have one of my beads. I have branding smite. It says the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, the weapon gleams with astral radiance as you strike. The attack deals an extra 2d6 radiant damage to target, which becomes visible if it is invisible, and the target sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius and can't become invisible until spell. So basically, you hit it, it does 2 extra d6 of damage, radiant damage.
Neat.
So if I touch your little blade or dagger, whatever you're gonna use, you're gonna do a lot more damage. If you want to stab him, that is.
Right?
I think for me, since I'm changing Thurgold's character because he wants to avoid everything, not deal with it. But you know what? I'm gonna make him a little bit more evil. He wants to basically just he's just gonna kill him, kill everyone he sees. Not everyone he sees. Like if he sees a creature that's getting in his way, he'll kill it. He won't just get away from it because but no, he'll kill it. If he sees something interesting, he'll go after it. 'Cause he wants
Alrighty.
it. Now this will be more exciting.
So
if
are you
anything
casting
gets in his
this?
way, he'll
Are you
die.
casting this spell on Angus's blade?
Well, he's gonna use a sling, and I don't want to waste it, so I'll let him use a sling. And I might as well attack the crabs with him because I know that if he attacks crabs, they'll get in the way. So I might as well kill them too.
The sling to engage that almost killed me. Because I'm
Alrighty.
a little bit of a distance away from it.
I want to use a ray of frost on it.
What are you guys attacking the same crab, or what are you?
All the crabs.
All of the crabs. You can't. You have a. You need to give me a target.
Wait, if I use a ray of frost while in the water, can I freeze the water around them?
Now, what does the ray of frost say it can do?
It says a frigid beam of blue-white light streaks toward a creature within range. Makes a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, it takes 1d8 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
No, then I would say you do not.
Bang! Like fire a ray of frost at the one that he's firing a sling at.
Alright, so they are burrowed into the bed, so are you making like a surprise attack on them? Is that what's happening? Like,
Yes,
are
I'm
you
gonna
both?
use the surprise.
Use sneak attack bonus.
Alright.
And I use a ray of frost at the one he's attacking.
Okay.
Okay, so
And remember, he's
I'm
like
gonna
standing on the water since he has his water walking ring.
Yes,
not
and
in the
you are
water.
standing at the shore, aren't you? Okay.
Yes. Still keep my
alright,
distance.
I'm gonna roll my dexterity to see if I hit the thing. And I rolled a 20.
Yeah,
So
nice.
you get. Wait, was that a natural 20?
It was a natural 20.
So you're gonna deal
crit.
double damage. Raso?
Highly angry
I guess. Oh yeah.
for that
I
crap.
should roll a 22. Give me a moment. Boop. 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 Oh, I also got a 20. Hell yeah.
Okay, so you're both gonna do
This crab
double
is dead.
damage to this
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 crab.
crab.
It's done so, baby.
Go ahead and roll your
What?
damage.
I do 1d8 of damage, so boop boop boop
I do 1
times 2.
plus
I got
3.
I got 4 times 2 is 8, so I do 8 damage.
Okay, I did 3 plus.
Also, you
I
see
did
attack
6.
bonus.
I did 12. Yeah, I did. So in total, with my the sling plus the sneak attack, it did 6 damage. But our crit, it damage.
And I did 8 damage.
Got it. So you guys did 20 damage combined. And you both blast this crab, and it is hit quite hard, and it pops up out of the ground, shakes itself off in the water, and I'm gonna ask you guys to roll initiative.
How big are these crabs, by the way?
Do we get
They're
advantage?
small creatures, but they're not tiny. They're just
Do we-
small.
Get advantage? Because
Alright, I
we
got
attacked it
15. Yeah.
So you got advantage for your attack. Now you're rolling initiative for turn
Yeah.
order.
Do we get advantage on initiative?
No, I'm not gonna give you advantage.
Okay. I rolled a 15.
I also have
plus
15.
So
3.
everybody rolled a 15.
I rolled.
Well, he has plus 3 is 18.
So okay, so
Right.
Angus is first, then Theragal, and then the crab.
Scrolling scripts. Okay, go. Go, Angus. Show this crab.
Alright.
There is a new Theragal now, and he's ready to kill. He doesn't. He wants just you know what? And
So-
he's just
so if
so angry
Angus
about
can-
everything. He's just like, no. What?
So starting at the
Okay.
top of the order, Angus's turn.
All right.
I'm gonna hit it again
You're gonna sling at it again?
with. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it again with a rock and then call it a mean name.
Okay.
You big smelly Willy.
I'm gonna make it feel bad. I call it wait, what would I be checking anyway? I'll figure. So I rolled a 3, so I guess I didn't hit it.
Nope.
I roll to. I got anything.
To what?
I'm just looking at this crab here. Like, a stupid crab. You can
It's
finish off William Edward.
it's taken you on before, so it's unfazed by your screaming.
Your bountiful gold. I'm coming. You and your. And now I. No,
It's
I have
completely
one.
unfazed, and it is now Theragal's turn.
Alright, well, how much damage did you do to it? Oh, you missed.
He missed, so he did none.
Alright, well, once again, I'll fire an Eldritch Blast at it this time.
Okay.
So I got a hit, so see if I hit it. I got a 10, plus 4 is 14, sorry. I keep
Yes,
forgetting to
you hit it.
say it. 14. Alright, now I do 1d10 of damage, plus 2, I got a 7. I got 9, sorry, it's a 9. I keep forgetting that I just give you the total. I got a 9.
Alright, you blasted it thoroughly. It's looking a little worse for the wear. Its shell seems to be cracking in places, and it's seemed to be struggling to keep its footing on the bottom of the river, as it's feeling quite a bit weaker now. And that makes it the crab's turn. So the crab is going to see if you're here, and the crab's here, and you're here, then the crab is going to move towards Theragal.
There. Wait,
And
I'm on the shore.
Yeah, it's going to start moving its way to the shore. So it is now in the very, very shallows, but it's not quite up on shore yet. And now it is Angus's turn.
And he's just standing on the water.
I'm in the middle of the river. Alright.
Oh, you're not that far out to be in the river. I mean, to be in the middle of it. To be in the middle of it. You're just...
I say to this crab, anything you get away from Angus...
It's unfazed.
I'm gonna throw another rock at it. With my sling, but I miss.
What did you roll?
I got a 4. I rolled a 7 in total.
No, you missed, yeah. You had a really good first attack, and now you're just crumbling away.
Well, I'm just too busy yelling at it, you know? I'm flustered, I'm angry little
This
Irish
thing is
person.
ignoring you, it doesn't care. It's just headed towards
Irish
Theragal.
people are when we're angry.
Wait, I want to ask a question.
Yes.
I just noticed with my robes that I'm wearing, it says your spell save DC. What does that sound for?
The difficulty rating on them.
Yeah, and spell attack bonus each increased by 2. What does that mean for me?
So didn't we talk about this the last time?
Yeah, this is for my robe. The one I have for my Eldritch Blast is +2. It's like a bonus I get from my warlock. This is my robes.
Let me look at your equipment.
The robe of the Archmage.
I'm looking for it. Robe. I wish this was in better order. Here it is. Give me the info on this thingy. You get that to your dex. You have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Your spells save... Okay, so... And spell attack bonus, each increased by 2. So I have to roll 2 higher than I would normally for my monsters to save against your spells. And your attack bonus is plus 2.
So if I use my Eldritch Blast, I get +4. Because I have +2 for my Eldritch Blast on its own. So does that mean it increases my Eldritch Blast damage as well, right? And all my spells.
But it's the attack, so it's gonna be increasing your hits, not your damage, because it doesn't say damage. It says your attack, which means your roll to succeed.
It says spell attack bonus. Spell attack.
Yeah, so your spells are gonna hit better.
So it's like, also it's like how with the see if I hit them.
Yeah.
Oh, so I already have +4. So that's plus another 2, so that's +6 for me to hit them.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, now we know that I have a better chance of hitting him. That's great. Alright, I hit this crab that's right in front of me with an Eldritch Blast. No, yeah, an Eldritch Blast. And let's see, I gotta roll to hit it. It's like, not that far. 1d20 plus 6, which that would be... Oh, I got instant crit 20.
Okay, sweet. So you're gonna do double damage on it.
And I use my Eldritch Blast, so that's 1d10. That's... Let me give you mine. Should I add the +2 first, or should I double it first? Because that would make a huge difference.
You double after.
Alright, so... 16 damage.
Oh, total? You do 16 damage total?
Mm-hmm, total.
Okay, that's gonna be... You're gonna blast this crab, and it's gonna go flying out of the water and then splash back into the water closer to Angus.
Is it not dead?
He went flying.
I just watched this tiny crab.
So you did 16 damage? Holy
yes, and
moly.
it was a quick 20.
So that's,
Is it dead?
Nope, but it is...
What? How's that little tiny crab not dead yet?
It's got tough armor, but its armor is falling to pieces now.
Oh man, I should've got acid splash. Dang.
And that makes it the crab's turn, and the crab has now been blasted at Angus. So the crab is gonna...
Thoroughly damaged crab. Alright, I'll be right back. Just say Angus takes his turn. I'm gonna get something to drink real quick.
Okay. The crab is going to go ahead and get itself up. It's really just like pieces of its shell are falling off into the water and sinking down to the bottom. And it's going to go ahead, and since it's standing right in front of you, it's going to go ahead and use its multi-attack. So it gets to slam and bite you. So I'm going to go ahead and... Let's see if I can get... Its slam definitely hits. And so does the bite. So the slam is going to be D8. That's going to be 11 of bludgeoning damage from the slam. And 8 piercing damage from the bite. And then 1 poison damage.
Oh dear. I'm down to 10 health.
How did that happen? I just hear you're down to 10 health. What happened?
Well, because you blasted the crab directly in front of Angus, the crab was able to, once it got up, multi-attack on Angus.
What was the total?
What was the total?
Yeah.
What did I roll? I rolled a 1 poison. Shoot, I don't know. I didn't memorize all of the rolls.
That's alright, that's fine. I'm gonna make it, I'm just gonna deal 10 damage to me.
Hold on.
Right. No, I'm down to 10 health. I'll make it do 20 damage. Oof.
Where did it go? You're gonna blast this crab. Nope. So the slam is going to be... That's gonna be 11 of bludgeoning damage. 11 from the slam. 8 piercing,
Jeez.
and then 1 poison damage.
8.
So you took
Okay.
20 damage total.
Yeah.
Man, these fucking crabs do a lot of damage.
They
What
do.
the heck? You're a tiny man, so.
It did a it did a multi-attack, so it basically slammed and bit.
This dying
Well-
crab is doing a multi-attack.
I'm pretty angry, right? I'm gonna use my... I'm not sure if I should use my inspiration point, but I am livid. I don't even care about... Like, it hit me a whole bunch. Angus is, like, furious.
Angus
You see,
smash!
Angus, he's gonna just, like, while in the... I just wanna, like, start stabbing away at, its, things. I just want to a whole bunch as we can. And it's, like, softened shell.
Well, it's in the water, so it's beneath you, because you're on the water.
Wait,
Oh, once again, I'm
wait,
on top of the
once
crab.
again, wait, I want to ask again. How deep is this water? Like, is it enough
Well,
for the crab to
he's-
actually reach it while it's in the water?
Yes,
He's standing
because
on top of it.
the crab isn't a tiny creature. It's small, but it's not tiny, so it's able to reach. It's basically just grabbing at his legs.
Alright. I'm
So
gonna
it's
just...
your turn, Angus.
So I
Get
said the
down.
river's big enough that he's not like in the middle of the river. He's kind of far out, but not so far out that it's very deep. It's a
I just
big
wanna-
river.
I just want to stab at the crab. It's close enough to reach it.
All
Reach
right.
me.
If you're gonna stab at the crab, I'm gonna ask that you make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright. That's fine. Dexterity. What is it for? My rolls.
What?
Am I rolling for acrobatics or is it just a general
It's
dexterity?
a general dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I rolled a 13.
Okay, you succeeded. Okay, go ahead and try and hit that crab.
I'm gonna stab it as many times as I can, so how many times would that be? Like, twice?
Yeah, 'cause if you're not making a movement, you can take I guess a double action is basically what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna stab it twice. And then I can use them to get away from it. Ah! That's me using my... The first time I did 8.
Did you...
And...
You didn't roll to hit, though.
yeah, I did. I rolled to hit. I rolled 18 to hit.
Oh, okay, you rolled 18 to hit. Yes, okay, yeah, you're right.
And
Sorry,
20
you cut out a
again.
lot, so it's hard for me to hear.
Oh.
So what are you rolling on damage?
On damage? Oh, 20 to see if I hit again. I'm gonna stab it twice.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I dropped it. Hold on. I rolled a 14.
That's a hit.
Okay, I stabbed it twice. So the first time, I stabbed it for 7 damage.
7,
It's
okay.
1d4 plus 3. I landed a 4 plus 3. The second time, I'm gonna stab it for 6 damage.
And it goes limp on the end at the end of your blade.
I just stabbed the heck out of it. Right. Now I want to pick up, peel its shell off because it's all gold and shiny, and take it. Or
Okay,
whatever.
you're gonna take the golden shell, the golden crab shell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it actually worth gold?
I guess you'll have to see if anybody wants it, won't you?
I'll take gold shell. Do I have it's meat as well?
Yeah, you can harvest its meat. You're just gonna have
Okay.
crab meat, but you can cook it up, and I suppose you can add it under as just like a what is it, a ration, a meal ration.
I'll add a ration since our managed to pull out of this crab.
It's small, so you can pull out, I mean, I suppose you can pull out enough for two rations.
Alright.
If you are careful about it and don't waste any meat.
I just realized something.
Yes.
You know how my spell guard shield, it basically has a disadvantage when people attack me, and I have better saving throws against spells, other magical effects. My robes also do the same thing. So I have double the advantage against spells and magical effects. I didn't realize that. Well, the crab is dead. I suggest you don't fight the other crab, seeing how long it took to fight just that one.
Okay.
And you are close to death by one dying crab.
I'm not close to death. I'm gonna pop in. Actually, take a moment to sit down.
You're still in the water.
I can sit down.
Your pants wet.
I'll be fine.
And also, you're right probably above the other crabs that were there. So you only attacked one. Remember, there was like 6 other ones.
Okay, I'm gonna walk to shore then.
Alright, well, I walks up to the halfling. It's like, well, halfling, you got your revenge on one of those crabs.
Okay, I'll put golden
You know in your
crab
heart of
shell
hearts
there.
it was the one that brought you down to die.
It's the one that almost killed.
It is.
The one that made me have to drag your body out of the river.
As you were pulling the meat out of the crab, you saw the scratch it had from earlier,
Hmm.
and you know it was that one.
Did you take its
I
claws
knew
as
it was.
trophies?
Yeah, I will. I have included that crab shell.
You can
Plus
take the claws and put them in your trophy room.
Yeah.
I slay this mighty beast, says you. So you see like 2 little claws hanging on the wall.
Angus's crab. It looked close.
Well, and what are you wanting to do, Angus? You said you wanted to rest.
Yeah, I'll take a little bit of a short rest.
Short
Eat myself a
rest.
sandwich.
Alright, you guys are gonna try and take a short rest then?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Nothing happened to you guys during your short rest. Are you going to use some hit dice for recovery, or popping potions, or what are you doing?
I'm gonna use a hit dice. Yes.
Alrighty.
I'll
Wait,
do
well,
one.
our hit dice. Hit die. One day. Well, I don't really any regenerate health. For some reason, I have 3 hit die things, but I have a total of 3. I don't know what that is.
Because you get another hit die every time you level up.
Oh yeah. All right, that makes
I'm gonna
sense.
use one of my hit die, and if it doesn't heal me back to a decent number, because I know it won't, I'll use a hit die and a potion, like a minor potion.
Alrighty.
Okay. Actually, no, I'm eating a ration. Never mind. Hit die to eat a ration, and I'm getting that. So I have 4 damage. So 1, 2, 3, D4 heal. A ration, which in my inventory, ration. I got tons of rations. I got tons of food. I'm gonna eat one, so I have 6. Rations consist of dry foods, extend travel. What does it do?
It feeds you. You have to eat a ration every day when you're traveling, so you don't get exhausted.
Oh, so don't get exhausted. Ration.
Alright, so are you ready to go, halfling?
I sat down and ate a crab sandwich. Since it didn't
A
heal
raw
me, I'll drink
crab
it.
sandwich?
Yes.
Well, good luck.
It's fresh.
It's fine.
You want to roll to see if he gets any disease? Oh, it's still raw though.
Remember, those crabs were poisonous.
Yep, and then I guess you have to roll to see if he gets poisoned.
I didn't eat the poisonous bit on the crab.
Well,
I
how do
ate
you know
around
which
it.
bit's poison?
He
don't
can
know.
make he can make a oh, what is it called? A
Wisdom check. Nature.
survival check.
Survival check.
Yeah, let's see if you get poison.
I rolled a 30.
He's fine.
Yeah. I've eaten many a crab.
Alright, halfling. We are done with our rest. You've eaten your crabs. Now we must decide which way we shall go towards the river.
Alright.
Either go. We could either follow the flow of the river or go against the flow. Usually, there are towns across alongside rivers.
Yeah, we
If
could
can
follow the
find one.
flow of the river.
All right, I guess you can go follow the flow of the river. See if you
Alright,
can find a town.
A health potion before that, so I can get more health.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna drink a potion of healing. It's a 2d4 plus 2, so I'm gonna roll. That's 2 plus 3, 5 plus 2, 5, 6, 7. So I got 7 HP back.
Heck yeah. All right, so I guess me
23 health. Still a little wounded.
and Angus follow the flow of the river. We walk alongside of it down the river.
Alright, now you guys are gonna be headed kind of eastward then.
Yes.
Can I
See if we can find a
can
town.
I summon? Can I use a bag of tricks to summon so we can ride it?
I still have my obsidian steed in my inventory.
You can certainly try. You have one of each color, so you can see what you manage to summon.
Can I
Alright.
use my steed? Do you think, how big is this gap between the river and the beach? How big is it? However.
Like from one end of the, like from one side, one shore to the other shore?
No, I mean like from, how big is the shore to the water? Like how long is it? Just like, can I basically run a horse across this river? Not across the river, I mean like alongside the river.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
Alright, then I would like to use my figure of wondrous power, the obsidian steed.
Alrighty. And, are you gonna have, what's your word of power for this? What are you gonna declare?
What's my word of power?
What are you gonna declare as you, summon the steed from its statue?
I have to declare something. Or just say something. Like, did I just say a word?
You've gotta make some kind of declaring word of power that's going to be its trigger, basically.
It's trigger.
I thought of
Let's see.
something.
No, it's mine!
You said,
Let's see.
no.
Hmm. Okay, the way I would do it, like something the way I'm sounding is, show them the power of fair gold! That's how.
Alright, and as you proclaim this, the figure in your hand bursts forth in front of you. Alright, you threw it on the ground. Perfect.
Yeah, because, you know, it's just gonna burst out into my hand! Into the horse! It's broken!
So the figure on the ground, you threw the horse figure on the ground, and
yeah.
and there's a bright flash, and then in front of you, there's a mighty stallion, just as dark as the stone that he was carved from.
Okay.
If you mount the nightmare well is where. It says if I have a good alignment, the figurine has a 10% chance each time to use to ignore your orders. Well, good thing I'm evil.
Thing you're evil.
And also, it can speak my languages.
Mm-hmm.
You do.
It understands your languages and obeys your spoken commands.
Yep.
You do realize now that you look like a black rider.
I basically gotta do is like wear this black robe.
You a black robe
on a black horse.
Deep black horse, wielding a scythe behind you.
I don't have a scythe. I have a sickle on my. I don't really have it equipped actually.
Just as scary.
Oh, what is Angus going to do to travel alongside Theracle?
I'm gonna climb onto the horse because I'm a little man. I can put on the horse.
Alright.
We ride the horse and follow the flow of the river.
I can see what this looks like.
You just there's on this mighty black steed. As you're riding down the river, Theracle is a figure cloaked entirely in black. A black hooded figure is seen riding down the river on an all-black horse.
With a little halfling riding.
With a tiny halfling riding on the back, holding on for dear life. That is in case the halfling is bright green and stands out starkly against the rest of his party, basically.
I look like a stereotypical leprechaun.
And the thing is, I could tell it to do stuff in the languages I know, and I can make him do stuff, and you wouldn't know it was me. If I could speak into a language, you wouldn't know what I'm telling him. I can speak to him in Celestial, Infernal, or Primordial. Languages you don't know.
Alright, you're gonna travel down this river.
We're gonna flow, yeah, we're gonna just follow the flow of the river.
So you're gonna follow the flow of the river? So you guys are headed, you're following the river kind of east. I'm sorry. You're following the flow of the river. My bad. You guys are headed west.
Westward we go.
Sort of west, but also still slightly kind of northwest, but mostly west.
So like 70 degrees northwest.
Following the river, see where it goes.
So
if it leads to nowhere, well, again.
If it leads to nowhere, well, let's see what happens to you guys when you guys follow the river. But I think for tonight, this is where we're gonna go ahead and say goodnight because I am getting really tired.
Yeah, we're gonna do tomorrow.
Yeah, so tomorrow I think we'll continue on to the next.
I am a black fighter with my black steed, my black rose. The
And
only
your
thing that's
bright
colorful about
green
everything is
The
bright
tiny green
halfling.
halfling.
Your bright green halfling with a fiery red beard.
I just imagine like it's me right into a town and everyone's afraid, and then you just like poke your head out behind me and just wave like hi, like a little
Hi.
halfling. No, who's just like riding those black horse.
I jump off of the horse, try and put out. You do a purple and say, "Came to this monster, just awful I am."
And I just say, where's the one ring?
You look menacingly at a guy and ask in a raspy voice, Baggins Shire.
It's like, what'd you say? I said, do you have any bags in the Shire? Do you have any bags? Sorry, I had something in my throat.
He points you to the general goods store, and as you enter, it's Samantha.
Ow. It's you. I just leave. I turn around and just leave.
You're gonna have a hard time buying anything if you don't want to see Samantha again, because Samantha is the one merchant to rule them all.
The one merchant.
Essentially, Roshin.
Wait, are we in town now? Did we ride into a town?
No, you're not riding into anything.
She's the one merchant to rule them all. I grab her and put her in my inventory.
She's the one merchant to rule them all.
In the bag of devouring. You don't want to buy a bag of hope.
You shove her into the bag of devouring, and then like the bag just spits her back out. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and end this here. So you guys are riding your mighty steed down the river.
Yes. My mighty steed. He's just going along.
Well, he could always summon his own mount, or he could always attempt to anyway.
I'm gonna ride
He might get a rat.
Yeah, he might get a rat.
I can attempt to ride, but I get a giant rat.
He could get he could get a giant elk, a lion, a tiger, a giant hyena.
What's the biggest nastiest thing I can summon? Or was that all of them?
Well, the 8s on all of them are the giant elk, the brown bear, and the tiger. There's a giant hyena, a lion, and a dire wolf. The giant boar is a 6. Jeez.
Yeah.
The giant weasel is a 6 on the other one. And a giant badger. Alrighty guys, well we hope you had fun with us. We certainly enjoyed ourselves. Don't worry guys, you'll see those spiders you missed again eventually.
Alright, we didn't miss out on the spider action.
You'll see more spiders.
For sure. You won't let the spiders go that easily.
Oh, the spiders play more of a role than just that one area.
Man, the spiders are a real big deal in this life door.
Yeah, which is
called
weird.
The spider door.
Well, if you guys had walked through the whole section and like actually looked around, you would have seen why it's such a big deal in this life door, but you didn't, so you didn't.
Probably would have died by spiders.
Death by spiders.
We could barely handle those 2 spiders.
We stole from the spiders. Almost got killed by crabs. So Arthur
You almost got killed by crabs.
Yeah, I did.
It was...
Arthropods are not our friends.
You were getting absolutely destroyed by the spiders, so I said, you know what? If we're if we're ready to kill these spiders, I think we're gonna die in this place. So I got us out of there. And once we got to shore, you started to find a bunch of crabs and almost died.
Arthropods are not ours.
Well, eventually, you'll end up. Well, I guess you'll probably end up figuring out why the spiders are such a big deal in the store. But
I have an idea.
You missed all of the clues because you passed them by. You ran away from them. So.
What? It's too scary. Don't expect there's dying.
So we hope you guys. We hope you guys had fun with us. We'll definitely try to be back to do the next part of this tomorrow. We've been having a lot of fun. I gotta prepare all the river stuff. Hopefully they don't find a way to speed past that.
Oh, we still have that way to speed past it.
Perhaps if we go to town, if there is a town at all, and we probably have, like, it'll tell us stuff. It's like, oh, you know, there's that giant spider nest over there, and like, oh, so we have to go back to that then.
Yeah,
Could do something like that.
You guys will see. It'll be interesting, that's for sure. There's gonna be some adventures between you and where the end of the river leads to. Even once you reach the end of the river, there's gonna be some more adventures.
Heck yeah. I wonder if we're gonna meet some sort of spider queen.
Ooh, what if we meet Aragog?
What if you meet Aragog? Alright, well... Good night, guys. We've had a lot of fun, but for now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I've got my Twitter. You can always message me on Twitter for any character or item suggestions you'd like to see in the campaign. I've set up my Tumblr. I'm more so Kami on Tumblr. You can recognize I've got my same Lord Death picture up for that, and I posted, and I was like, hey, this is my official Tumblr. I did some really cool artist trading cards that I wanted to post up, show everybody. I thought it'd be a cool way to just, like, I do a lot of art stuff, so I thought, might as well share with everyone, right? Because that would be cool. And then you guys can message me. You guys can message me there. What's that?
As a viewer, I have a suggested item. I would like an item that can only work with Ergol and gives them ultimate power.
I use my power as DM to shut you down as a player.
No!
If it only I give Therigal the item, and the item immediately overwhelms him. He dies instantly, and you must now come back as another character. You must come back as a level 1.
No!
It kills Therigal and Angus, and then they come back as level 1 Stingledorf and Jindo.
No, I refuse.
Alrighty, so don't forget to like, subscribe, all that goodness, and we will see you guys in the next life. Bye!